Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Coke Studio Bangla.
Very freaking cool.
Shout out to Coke Studio, man.
Shout out to
not
everybody.
blocking us, being good friends of the channel.
Yes.
Let's give this a watch. We actually have
Shout out to everybody tagging us in these videos because these are so freaking cool.
Thank
we
you all
enjoy
for watching.
them.
Keep
every
showing
single
support.
time.
It pushes the video to different audiences from all over the world, and more people get introduced to Coke Studio Bangla. This is Shiblu and Alea and Imon. We've never heard of them. Let's give this a watch.
Okay.
Coke Studio Bangla, Season 2.
I always forget the bit.
Coke
wow,
Studio
that guy
Bangla.
has bizarrely wide hands.
Nah, when I look, did you see his freaking finger? Ooh. What is that? A leaf? That is a leaf?
What? Shut up.
What? A leaf?
Have a napkin.
A leaf?
Equivalent.
No, it's too thick. Efra, try it with this. You sound like an elephant. Well, what?
Wait, that's actually unreal. I'm so blown away by
No,
that.
blown away is not. Doesn't even cover it. That is craziness.
How is it in, like, how do you change the fucking note?
I have no idea.
Dude, and he's modulating the note and shit.
How?
Got vibrato and shit. Like, what the fucking instrument is that?
I am so blown away. I can't.
দেখিতে সোনার নাগর গো চাঁদের সমান
Hold on, relax. All right, step by step. Step by step.
A leaf. Doesn't work.
Dude, that might be one of the best intros we've heard in a good while.
leaf.
And probably the other best intro we heard was also from Coke Studio Bangla Season 2. You know
leaf.
what's interesting about them that they do really well, man. Like I think Coke
Cinematic
Studio
sound
in
production.
general, yeah, like Coke Studio like India, Coke Studio Pakistan, Coke Studio Bangla.
Just the standard overall.
But specifically from the South Asian subcontinent, like they do that really well. Space, they allow for space. They
And
allow
the songs are the length that they require to be done. Like
musical space.
Yes. There's no mistaking of let's rush this, let's make this into a streamable a track that loses the perspective of the song itself, which I think that's where the cinematic sound production really comes in handy, because they allow you to really feel the space.
Correct.
Feel that atmosphere that they're building. So the wow elements that they bring forward not only become the spotlight, but they allowed you to not be blinded by that one single element, but allowed you to settle into everything else that's happening musically.
Music composers, specifically the ones that compose for movie productions, have known this for years. If you allow for space, it allows for the audience to fill the space with their own imagination.
Correct.
That's why we relate specific sounds to specific scenes. Streamable music makes this mistake very often, and I like that they prioritize music.
They sacrifice that those like lengthy notes that are sustained and like go with great length of reverb to produce something that is commercial and packageable. You know, like I feel like streamable music is that. It's really really well packaged.
Really, music. You know.
But this is magic. This is auditory magic.
Yeah, this is more like an auditory experience.
Yes.
Rather than just music. I have no idea what the instrument is called.
They It sounds so cool though.
Wow. Ugh.
Oh, what a change!
ফুল ফুটেছে গন্ধে সারা মন ফুল ফুটেছে গন্ধে সারা মন তুমি আমার কত যে আপন
It's
Oh
interesting
my
how
God.
Bangladesh has such a interesting mix of genres in their own music, even in folk. Like they utilize such like different rhythmical features from other genres. It has features and elements of tango. This
Yes, it does.
I am not a historian or a music historian. We've said this a lot. I don't know where shit came from.
Correct.
So it's possible that that's actually their folk, not Spanish, or
Oh,
maybe
well,
it is.
Argentinian.
Argentinian
Yes.
or
But it does have that. It's because of the sequence in the piano that goes tung tung tung, tung tung tung. That like triplet idea there. It's it provides that like swing like effect that sounds a bit
it's
too
suspenseful.
Western.
It's suspenseful. It is seductive.
Correct.
তুমি আমার কত যে আপন দেখা না দিলে বন্ধু
Crescendo.
কথা কইও না দেখা না দিলে
Whoa, nice dynamics.
বন্ধু কথা কইও না
That's a really interesting chorus though. Oh, they also look like they're having such a great time.
The lyrics are gorgeous too, eh?
Such beautiful lyrics too though.
Yeah. Whoa. I'd love to be their minor percussionist. That would be such a Jesus.
Is he playing standing up? The drummer was standing up.
That looked weird. I don't think that was the drummer. Oh, it is. Yeah, he is playing standing up.
অবসর বিরতি করিলাম আমি প্রেমী জীবন প্রেমী মরণ এই তো জানি পাখি উড়ে
Oh, nice makeup.
গেলে তার ডানাতে কি ভয় উড়ে
Oh my
উড়ে
God.
যাচ্ছে সবাই বেদনারই ক্ষয়
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he is.
কথা কইও না
Yeah, so it seems the drummer is also doing the minor percussion, apart from the percussion line that they have.
দেখা না দিলে বন্ধু কথা কইও না
Wow, cool. Da-da-da-da.
ফুল
Dude, I love this guy. I want to be like him when I'm older.
সারা
He's so calm.
ফুল ফুটেছে গন্ধে সারা মন
It's like a bandolin.
তুমি আমার কত যে আপন
This guy is so cool. Yeah, he is so cool.
বন্ধু কথা কইও না দেখা না দিলে বন্ধু কথা কইও
Don't speak to me again.
Oh, such beautiful layers.
There's a stacked cymbal right here.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Woo! Oh, that could go for another 10 minutes. I would not mind.
I want to learn how to pronounce that bit that don't talk to me again. I want to meme with that, you know, so you can tell someone if you don't show up, don't talk to me again. Or I start singing a leaf, you know, with a leaf or something.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But yeah, pretty cool that the drummer is also the
What?
minor percussionist. It's not, I mean, it is uncommon to find someone that plays standing up, but it's all right.
It's uncommon to find somebody that plays a leaf.
Yeah,
that's uncommon.
That's way more uncommon. Let's have a little look at this. It says, Kotha Koiyo Na is the sound of two hearts having a conversation. One is written by the modern urban poet Hashim Mahmud, while the other is an excerpt from the ancient folk ballad Maing Mang Kitika, known as an Eastern Bengal ballad in English. It is a collection of folk ballads from Mai Men Singh in Bangladesh. Shibu and Alaya Begum take turns in singing, like exchanging dialogues, where the modern urban folk lyrics finds answers from the traditional voices rooted in Eastern Bangla folk ballad of Mai Mang Singha Gitika. The duality of the song is not limited to the lyrics alone, but goes on to the composition of the music itself. The eclectic music producer, Iman Chowdhury, has left no stone unturned when it came to using Bangladeshi wind and string instruments for this song, starring the leaf flute in the beginning to the grand orchestration of the Sarinda and the Mai Meng Singh Gitika chorus in the end. He has juxtapositions means to contrast, as some people ask sometimes in the comments.
Okay.
Juxtaposition mean? It just means to contrast
The opposites to each other,
That's what it
put
is.
together in one sentence
the
or in one
Bangladeshi
moment.
traditional sound of East with the modern instruments of the West, creating real magic. Coke Studio Bangla is into music where everything is in conversation with one another.
Well, actually, I was gonna say, analyzing the performance a little bit into in more depth,
Dolki,
you could really
Doloko,
could really see that that open conversation aspect of things. And once again, every time I see a Coke Studio performance, I'm also very aware of the inclusion of folkloric music and sounds that are then fusioned with modern and more approachable ways of creating folk music. It's such a beautiful thing because it never loses the origin, which is, I think, the magic of these compositions, that they really lay down the foundation through folkloric tales or even songs themselves, and they build upon that in a more modernistic approach. Yeah.
Dude, the rhythm arrangement, you know, the minor percussionist
Yes.
and the drums.
Yes.
He's also won the National Film Awards 3 times for the best actor. What the f?
What?
These people can just do everything.
Are you sure? It's just the voices. It's such a great combination.
I don't know. I'm
of things.
confused, but I wanted to know who the percussionist was. Anyways, let us know what you guys thought about it and who is the percussionist.